Welcome back to Benny and Beyond. If you're new here, we are currently converting our Volkswagen T4 van into a camper van. This week it's been, well, these last 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, nearly 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a mess. We've had a few challenges to deal with.
Yeah, it's been in 2 garages. We've had delays, cancellations, but we have managed to get quite a lot done.
It's been quite productive.
Yeah, but the video is a little bit more all over the place, I would say.
Yeah, a mess.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But I'll get into it.
Yeah. Following on from the last video, we finished the sound deadening and the flooring. This is the battery that we have chosen. It's an AGM leisure battery with 230 amp hour of power, which will be great for the two of us to go off-grid camping, wild camping. It has an approximate lifespan of 600 cycles, and boy is she chunky. It's just me on my own today. I'm currently getting ready to take the van down to a garage about an hour away. She's having the diesel heater fitted, the timer belt done, the fuel pump and the water pump. Hopefully that's all. They're not issues she has, but they are good maintenance work to have done once you get a new van. It's good to know that you've done the timer belt and when it was done. I've just got home after picking up the van, driving her back. Turns out she was needed for an extra day in the garage, but he did the timer belt, he did the fuel pump, the water pump. It looks like we didn't have any oil, so he's refilled that as well. Fitted the diesel heater, obviously, that was the main reason for her going down. We'll show you that in just a second. It was a bloody palaver. On my way back I got the train and the train was delayed, so I was stuck with no way to get home, and I had to figure out some wild route to get home, and I ended up getting home only about an hour later than I thought I would. Then we didn't have the van for about 4 days, and then today when I went to pick her up, it was delayed 35 minutes, the train, so I was sort of stuck on the platform waiting for a while, and it was so busy because the football is on, the World Cup, so it was mega busy, but got there in one piece, got home in one piece. The only other thing the mechanic mentioned was that she needs a new tension idle pulley arm, I think I'm saying that correctly, and a new thermostat for the dash because our temperature gauge is sort of floppy. At the moment though, on the drive home, it was fine, so see how it goes. We'll probably just do that in a bit. But the new tension idle pulley arm she does need, so probably in the new year I'll take it back to him to get that work done. Other than that, really good. We'll show you the diesel heater now.
This is the diesel heater. It's 5 kilowatt, which will keep the two of us nice and toasty. It's fitted straight to the fuel tank, so no messing with jerry cans. Comes with a remote with an on and off switch and temp controls. Pretty simple.
Plan for today. So we got the van back from the garages plural. She's had some wiring put in, not finished. No. Just put in for now. Not live, so you can touch it and it's fine. Since the battery arrived, and then we took her to a different garage to have the diesel heater put in. The diesel heater is in, and the job for today is to insulate.
This is one of 2 parts.
Yeah, we have 2 different types of insulation. We have 100mm thick insulation, which is made from recycled plastic bottles and stuff, And then we have this insulation, which is like vapor barrier insulation.
It's called Super Quilt.
super quilt. It's 50mm thick, so it's thinner, and that'll be for the thinner panels, and then we'll probably double up on the deeper panels. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes.
Is this one layer?
I believe so.
Yeah.
But look how thin
Hold
it
on.
goes. So it like spreads out, but then once it's compressed, it's quite thin.
Interesting.
I wouldn't take anything that we're doing as gospel or copy it. We have done some research, watched a few videos, but to be honest, it's just a new skill that we're trying. Okay,
Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, love, it slipped on my hand.
jeez. Right, I'll cut it and we'll just go with it, okay?
Yeah, I mean, that's winging it is kind of the motto.
We only have a day to do this because tomorrow we're going away in the van, and it's actually our, what do they call it, vaniversary
Of how long now?
of a month since
Hold on,
we've
hold
had
on.
it. And we're actually spending our first night away on our vaniversary, aren't we?
Yeah, it's a bit of a test. The thing is, the electronics aren't live, they're not working, so the heater isn't working. It's 5 degrees, and Theo wants to spend the night in the van in Bath. So, pray to God there's really good insulation.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's my motto. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Looks a bit shit though. Well, looks just as shit like that,
Yeah,
to
it
be
does.
honest.
Hopefully, tape will cover up a world of mistakes.
To be fair, I don't think there are mistakes.
Well, shoddy work.
But
Plenty of
I
that
need you
going
to
about.
come here so you can hold it, is the issue.
Right.
So do you want to move this up off the floor? We don't need it.
The instructions, we never need those.
Well, it applies to walls, like house walls, not like...
To be fair, no one's... Did we read a review saying people use this in their van?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't remember. It was a long time
Well,
ago.
someone's got to be the first. Look at it!
Your love's what I need. Your love is what I need.
That's good in the video, mate.
No!
Right. Hold on, go stuck in it again.
It looks a bit shit.
Well, nah, it looks alright, like.
Right, this bit looks okay down here. Like, where does it end? Where does it begin? You can't tell. Over here looks a bit shit, but bear in mind this is going to have the recycled material,
You'll see this anyway.
the fluffy insulation, if anyone knows what that looks like, on top.
This is one of many pieces, and let me tell you, it's fun.
But this one is going to take us longer because we've not done it before.
Yeah. I think I'm going to leave it there and show you when...
This panel is done, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
So I can't press the stop button for my choice. First bit done.
First of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 panels, not including the ceiling.
Yeah, there's a few. There's a few to do, but I'll tell you what, I can feel the difference.
Oh yeah, it's boiling in here.
Look, to be fair, not a
It's
bad
not
job
the worst
overall.
job I've ever done.
So it's just aluminium tape,
Foil tape, yeah.
super quilt. That's it really.
And the van.
Yeah.
The sound deadening is obviously under there. I tell you what, we did film a few clips where we were trying to show you the difference in the sound deadening when driving, and the camera couldn't pick it up. But when we were driving, there was a huge difference, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Now it's much more pleasant to drive. Like,
And-
it's not so rattly.
Anything we put in here, the more we put in here, the all
The
of this
better
will
it
act
will
as. Second panel done.
Panel 3 done.
Have lunch. 4.
Panel 5 done.
Panel 6 finished.
So we've partially done this panel, which is the sliding door. It was a bit of a nightmare because this is quite like a deep cavity and it's got like bits going all the way around. So we've decided to put the fluffy insulation, the thicker insulation, in these cavities. We've just done what we can with the super quilt. It makes a fun noise. And then we've just started on the ceiling. It's not going very well because the ceiling's a nightmare to stick stuff to. So we've got 1, 2, 3 panels to go on the ceiling, and then we can start with the fluffy stuff. So when we say fluffy insulation, this is what we mean. I know Dodo...
Oh, shit.
Do you mind?
Sorry, love.
I'm doing something.
Oh, I'm fucking hit my head.
How rude of you. Anyway, I know Dodo do a version of this, but we found this one at B&Q. It's from Dial. It's recycled plastic loft insulation. It's itch-free, made from recycled plastic bottles. We're hoping this will be enough. If not, B&Q's just down the road.
Most importantly, it's cheap.
Yeah, it is cheaper than the Dodo one, and it does exactly the same thing.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Not that we've tested it.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
So I'm going to start filling the door cavities that I just showed you with this, while Reese finishes putting up the top. We've done that one.
Oh, it looks really
It looks
saggy.
really dodgy, but we did it. Yay. So now we're going to fill the back doors with some of this fluffy insulation.
This is the recycled.
The Dial one that I showed. So it just tears apart nice and easy.
Now this is how we've heard people do it. Just
Yeah.
tear and stuff.
Got some spray, adhesive contact spray, and then I'm just going to sort of gauge where and how far I want it to go, making sure not to disrupt the door. I think that'll be fine. What do you think?
Yeah.
Update. Currently in the back of the van. We've done some paneling today with my dad. We came down to his because he has all the tools that we didn't want to buy, like a jigsaw and things like that. So he's been helping us today use our old panels, which in the footage are the ones covered in carpet. They're ones that we had out of another T4 to use as templates. So we've cut round them. and we've now made all 4 panels for the inside that we wanted. So we got rear wheel above the rear wheel, Jesus Christ,
And you can get that.
above the rear wheel
There you go.
arch on both sides. We've currently got this wood in the middle, flexing them to the curve of the van
Yeah.
to try and create the nice curve, and we're just marking the spots on them where we want to drill them in to the frame. And then we've got this one below the window. It's currently not fully in place, but it fits like a dream, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
like a glove.
Then we've got this one on the door, which looks great. And then we're gonna do back doors, bottoms.
Yeah, back doors, just the bottoms. And then not too sure what the plan is at the tops yet, because it's a lot thinner. There's no
screw holes.
screw holes.
So we'll see how
So obviously we
that
don't have
goes.
windows in the back, so it might just be a carpet job or something like that.
We'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens.
Oh, the
From-
ceiling's already done.
The ceiling
We
is
already have one at home.
insulated, in preparation for the ceiling that we have at home, which has lights in it. And then we have the wiring that Gary has put in, Gary from Barry.
We've marked out the floor,
Yeah,
so, which will show you properly.
when it's clear.
When it's clear.
When there's not crap everywhere, yeah. But
Probably
it's
when
all
we get
coming
home.
together really well, isn't
It
it?
is.
And it's a bit mad to have walls.
I know it's going to be, by tomorrow it's going to look completely different now.
It's going to be really weird in here having walls. We've only had her for a month, but in that whole month, every time we've been in here, she's been bare metal.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be bizarre. Like driving home tonight with walls.
I wonder if it's going to sound different.
Yeah, we'll have to see. It's exciting.
Your love is what I need. Your love is what I need.
Let's see if it works. Ah! Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, that's about the only bit that we've done.
It's not perfect, but it's functional.
Functional.